This is ToDaPoint podcast. My name is RL and I'm a social worker and life coach with a huge passion for nutrition and fitness. So this podcast is about lifestyle, fitness and self-development in all areas of life to help you get in shape mentally and physically. So I strive to be as authentic as possible, and I believe the best way to do that is to talk about things that I have personally experienced. However, just like you, I'm still learning and I'm still improving. So from time to time, we will be having experts and like-minded people on this show to discuss certain topics. So I truly hope that the message I'm sharing inspires and motivates you to improve your life. Now let's get to the point. So this is episode number 6. Today's topic is why you can't rely on motivation and how to accomplish your goals when you don't feel motivated. So let me give a short definition of motivation first. Well, motivation is a process that initiates, guides, and maintains goal-oriented behaviors. So basically, it's what causes you to act. So whether it's getting a glass of water because you're thirsty, or reading a book because you want to acquire more knowledge about a certain topic, or working out because you really love working out and you just want to live a healthier lifestyle. Motivation can be intrinsic and extrinsic. So intrinsic means that the reason you're doing something comes from within you. Extrinsic means that you do something because you have to. Let's say you work in a job you don't like because you have to pay the bills. Now here's the thing. Motivation is a temporary feeling. It's triggered by something we see on TV or hear on the radio. So let's say you watch a video of someone's fitness journey. This gets you super fired up to start yours, but the next day you don't feel the same level of motivation after watching the video. So you're still sitting and wishing to feel motivated again, and that's the reason why you never start working on your goals. Thing is that you'll never feel 100% motivated to do anything, because it's a feeling that can quickly disappear. So how do you keep going even on days you don't feel motivated? So the thing you really need is a vision or an end goal. And this is also known as your why. So you see, if you have vision or an end goal or your why, this is going to keep you going even when you don't feel like it, because you know what you're doing it for. Just like before an airplane takes off, the destination has already been determined, so the pilot knows exactly what it needs to do and where it needs to go. And you should look at your goals the same way. So if you know where you're going and how you're going to get there, you know the steps you need to take to actually get you there. And I know that if you look at all the steps you need to take to get to the end goal, you're probably going to feel a little bit overwhelmed. And it seems like a long distance, but there's a solution for that. The best way to go about it is to break the end goal into smaller goals, things you can do on a daily basis to get you to where you want to be. And to make this a little bit more simple, I'm going to use an example of someone who wants to get in better shape by losing body fat. So let's say that that's your goal, right? It's amazing to actually see yourself in the best shape already, because this is what gets you fired up. This is going to motivate you to actually get started. But like we said before, motivation is a fleeting emotion, right? And it's great to have that bigger picture, but you need to zoom in a little bit more and think of the smaller steps you need to take to get there. What can you start doing on a daily basis or a weekly basis that's going to get you to your end goal? If like fitness is totally new to you, you can just start by walking every day for like 30 minutes. Get used to that, make it a habit to move every day. Take the stairs instead of the elevator, or just walk in your neighborhood. Now, if every day sounds a little bit too much for you, let's start with 3 days. There's no excuses here, right? The thing is to make it as easy for you to start making this a habit, because that's the only way it's going to work. If you keep doing something that you actually don't like, or you feel like it's too much, you might do it for 1 week and then after that give up. So that's exactly what we don't want. So now when you're used to walking, you could start jogging or work on something else like increasing your water intake, get a gym membership, or even better, work out at home. And that way you will not have any excuses like you're too tired to leave the house or the weather is bad. Just purchase a set of dumbbells or barbells and pull-up bar. If you don't have the budget for those, start doing bodyweight exercises like push-ups, squats. Do whatever is necessary for you to make working out a habit. We're focusing on creating a habit here. And this is just an example, but whatever the goal you have in mind, break it down into smaller things you can do on a daily basis. Let's say if starting your own company is your goal. Start with doing some research, start making a business plan if you want to go to the bank for a loan, start talking to people in the same business you want to be in. So by taking these small steps every time, you start building momentum, and don't forget to take lessons when you're in the process of accomplishing your goals, because those lessons are super important. You can implement these when you start working on different goals. Also, it's very important to be patient, and I know this is difficult for a lot of us because we'd rather have results today than tomorrow. But you need to realize that you're exactly where you need to be right now. Now, that doesn't mean to just stop working. It means that you're at peace with the process you're going through right now. And you're taking time to get ready for when it's your time to shine. So don't rush it. Also, it's very important to be disciplined. So when you're disciplined, you have self-control. And when you say you're going to do something, you actually follow through. and whether you feel like it or not, because you look at the bigger picture, right? And the best way to train your discipline muscle is to do what you have to do even if you don't feel like it. We as human beings, we like to complicate things, but it's that simple. Don't be too hard on yourself when you slip up every once in a while, but if you stay consistent 9 out of 10 times, there's no way you're not going to reach your goal. Also, accept that you will get distracted every once in a while. I know this might seem a little contradicting to what I just said about being disciplined, but it's not. So life is going to happen whether you're disciplined or not. You get to decide whether or not you're going to get distracted. And sometimes, yeah, that may happen because we're human, but the important thing is to get back up and keep going where you fell off. This is also a part of the journey to your end goal. And last but not least, surround yourself with people who push you. And this might be in the form of a coaching or a workout partner that goes harder than you in the gym or wherever you're working out, so you don't get too comfortable. We tend to go easy on ourselves if we work on a goal by ourselves. So if you have an accountability partner, this person should give you a reality check when needed. And remember that the best way to train yourself to be disciplined is to do what you said you were going to do, especially when you don't feel like doing it. Because if you wait to feel motivated, it's just never going to happen. So that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe so you get notified when there's a new upload. I upload every Wednesday. Also tell me in the comment section how you keep yourself focused on your goals when you don't feel motivated. And don't forget to share this with your friends and family. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope this episode provided you with the knowledge you were looking for so you keep improving. Until next time.